Hi everybody! Welcome to this week's book recommendation from Salinas Public Library. I'm Miss Leslie and I'm going to talk to you today about some of my favorite board books. Now, board books are the books that are meant for our littlest readers, generally ages 0 to 3. Board books are made out of a heavier cardboard rather than paper pages, so that means that the pages themselves are very thick. They are less likely to be damaged, but let's not kid ourselves. Little ones are going to chew on these. It's also much easier for little hands to grab the page and turn. And we want kids to get used to handling books. We want them to know how to open the cover, look at what's inside, and be able to turn those pages and explore on their own. So having a book made out of this thicker material, the thicker cardboard, makes it much easier for kiddos to grab those pages with their big grasps and flip them around, giving them a bit more control and autonomy in the reading situation. So that's what board books are. Now I'm going to tell you about some of my very favorite ones. I know I always say every book is my favorite. They're all so good. They all have such good things about them. But I'm going to talk about an author, actually. The author's name is Leslie Patricelli, another Leslie, so there's a good point for her right there. She has got a whole bunch of board books, and they all feature this super cute little baby right here. I have no idea whether this is a baby boy or a baby girl. Make it match your little ones when you're reading. She has several different categories of these board books. A lot of them are opposites, which are, of course, important concepts for kids to learn. She has one called Happy Baby, Sad Baby. She's got one that's called Big Little, one that's called Quiet Loud, one that's called No Yes. You get a lot of no's, I know. One that's called Yummy Yucky. And honestly, I think some of the pictures from Yummy Yucky are probably my most favorites. I love all the yucky pictures of the baby eating things that are really not edible. Only a baby would try and eat them. So those are her opposites. There are another series of her books which are all about things that are very common in the lives of little ones. So there's a book called Binky, a book called Potty, a book called Tubby, a book called Blanky, and other things that are just a part of the everyday lives of little ones. And then her other sort of collection of these books are the holiday ones. There's one for Christmas, which is Fa La 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 La. There's one for Halloween, which is Boo. There's one for Easter, which is Hop Hop. And the one that I have, the only one that I have at home, is called Huggy Kissy, and that one is from Valentine's Day. She does also have a couple of picture books that are not in the board book format. There's one called Higher Higher, one called Faster Faster, and I'm forgetting the other one. But in those books, they're picture books in a regular format, but they only include the words that are in the title and maybe one or two other words. So it's a really nice way for when your kids are starting to get the idea of words and print having meaning, that the only words that you'll see page after page after page are the words in the title. Higher, higher, faster, faster. But they generally take on a slightly different meaning as you go through the story. So with those, I really like pointing out the words and asking the kiddos to read the word back to me, because then they get that pride that they're reading, when really they're just saying the same word over and over. But they're making that connection in their heads, which is so important for literacy, that what they see on a page has meaning. So I kind of got a bit off topic there, but Leslie Patricelli, if you have littles at home and you want to read some great books with them, very simple. There's only 1 to 2 words per page, and almost always repeated. So here we have tuggy, tuggy, huggy, huggy, squeeze, squeeze, don't stop, please. So we have the repetition, which helps with language acquisition and learning new words. We have the rhyming, which helps with another important early literacy skill, which is learning the sounds of language, and they're just super cute. So request some of these. I'm going to make a nice handy list that you'll be able to click through on the video. Request some of these, bring them home, and have some fun reading these board books with your littles. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.